Welcome back to Winning Law. I'm attorney David Nguyen with offices in Houston, Texas. Today we're going to discuss the 6 main things that you must prove in order to win your VAWA case. If you are new to our channel, VAWA refers to the Violence Against Women Act. VAWA allows foreign nationals that are spouses, parents, or children of U.S. citizen or green card holders to apply for immigration benefits if they were abused. Today we're going to specifically discuss the requirements for foreign nationals who are married or were married to a U.S. citizen or a green card holder. The first thing that you will need to prove is who you are. This means that providing the government with documents related to your birth, and if you are currently inside of the United States, documents related to your immigration history. The second thing is that you want to prove that your spouse or your prior spouse is a U.S. citizen or a green card holder. Remember, if you are no longer married, you will have to provide proof that you are filing the petition within 2 years of the divorce. The third thing that you will need to do is to prove that you and your spouse are or were legally married. This not only means that you submit proof that you are married or common law married, but that you provide any proof that your prior marriages were properly dissolved. The fourth thing that you will need to prove is that your marriage was real, especially at the inception or at the start of the relationship. The fifth thing that you will need to prove is that you were the victim of substantial abuse. And finally, the last thing that you have to prove is that you have a clean criminal history, or what immigration officials refer to as good moral character, especially within the last 3 years prior to filing for VAWA. If you can prove all 6 of these things, your VAWA petition will be very strong and most likely granted. If you follow our channel, you will know that we have posted many client testimonials so far, especially when it comes to VAWA cases. Today, I'm going to share updated testimonials from 2 of our clients. I want to share these video testimonials to remind our viewers that VAWA cases are very tough cases, and they're tough because you have to prove so many things. However, once you submit your VAWA case, and once you receive your green card, the grass is definitely greener on the other side. Again, this is Winning Law, and thanks for watching.
Yes, my name is Shavani Celisa Solis Bennett. Well, you know what? I'm always recommending you because I'm happy with the way you carried my case. I never had to call you for anything. I never had to text you. I always say that to my friends. Like, you're one lawyer that I never had to call for anything. You're always texting me, updating me. So that made me very happy. Okay, so I applied for my residency through VAWA, that's Violence Against Women Act. And after 3 years, I was eligible for citizenship, and I did my citizenship and I passed the test. A lot has changed. Like, I've been able to move on, have my own, provide for me and my kids. A lot. I'm just happy and overwhelmed right now, but I was able to do so much for myself without depending on someone else to do it for me. Well, I am more confident now that I wouldn't get deported, and I can vote, I can travel abroad without restrictions, I can apply for my parents, I can work for the federal government. I would just say apply earlier. And I always use this phrase, it's now or never, because the abuser is not going to change. So whenever you have the chance to do what you have to do it now. Well, what made me believe is because it was repeated actions that he did, like constantly accusing me of things, constantly telling me he's going to deport me, constantly making me fair. Yeah. Well, my plans for the future, first of all, is applying for my parents, because I would like my parents to be able to spend some more time with me. Also, I don't know, it's a lot I want to do, but I can do so much being a U.S. citizen. Well, my advice would be, don't be scared to stand up for yourself. And always, like, if you're planning on filing, always make sure you have proof. Because we can say what we went through, but if we don't have proof, then for me, I mean, that would be an issue. But I had proof of everything, like save everything, every conversation, recorded messages, have proof of everything. And then don't be scared, because no one deserves to be abused or go through anything.
Yeah, so initially I was married and I filed my petition with my ex-spouse. We had a falling out, I think, back in 2018. And she filed for divorce shortly before we went for the immigration interview, the initial one. So I approached Attorney Nguyen, and he took up my case. We filed VAWA at the time, and it took considerable amount of time before it was approved, but eventually it was approved. I believe I'm being asked to provide a new testimonial today, just to have a gauge how things have changed since my last testimonial, to give an update and also to give hope to people who are also suffering the same fate, to, keep up the faith. Yeah, so since I got approved for VAWA, I've taken 2 trips to Nigeria to see my family and to attend to, family issues. And I've been able to take vacation. I've been to Canada just to see what's out there. It also has offered me opportunity to pursue some employment, which I couldn't do when I obviously didn't have my documents all together. And also I got into medical school, which is kind of a big deal to me, because while I was waiting on my green card, a lot of time passed, and I wasn't eligible for the boards anymore, so I had to go back to med school to do everything all over again. But still, it's a win. So I'm currently in med school in New York, and I'm in my 2nd year now. Yes, additionally, I'm currently, because I'm 3 years out since when we filed the petition, so I'm due for my naturalization, which I'm currently working on. Naturalization to become a citizen of the United States. Well, I'm eligible to vote, and also I don't know, I'm not that kind of person that really, for me, it's I don't know how to explain, but I don't really. I plan to travel. Actually, I plan to travel because it's a hassle applying for every visa, European visa, Schengen visa, or like UK visa and all that. It would really, really save me the stress of applying for visas. And that's not the only thing. Also, I will be able to bring my father, who is currently ill, from home. I will be able to file for him, which is really, really important for me. It is much more important than traveling, actually. And also, every opportunity that being a U.S. citizen kind of offer you, every opportunity you can think of, there's a lot of them. I actually can't think of right now. The only thing that just stands out to me is just the opportunity to bring my father, most especially, to the U.S. to get the best medical treatment there is.
At David Nguyen's law office, we are here to help you. We bring families together through immigration. And on the other hand, we help you find solutions. All your legal needs in the hands of people are there for you. We'll take care of your loved ones at the law office of David Nguyen.